can see, Squirm is about to come out and it is already everybody's problem. With Squirm, let's take a look at the rules that Bloodcrunch server has. I mean, pretty normal things. Venting, yeah. I can see why people need to be told not to do that. Shipping, whoa. Yeah, they really need to have that as a rule. And then, yep. Mentioning ship involving anything highly unethical. Yeah, they need to be told to not do that. Media, art, no AI, tickets, advertising, no slurs. Real good that they don't have that. Team creation, voice calls, bully discrimination, arguing, roleplay, rage baiting and trolling. Interesting definition. People probably don't abuse that at all. Hopefully not. I mean, really, what's the difference between a discussion and being competitive? No alternative counts, no foul play, griefing, yep. Inappropriate profiles, moderation actions, level requirements, and blah blah blah. Oh, yeah, this is where we really want to look at shipping rules. The fact that they need to have this is insane. And the reason why we're looking at this is because really that's all these people are concerned about with this new character coming out. Are they off limits? Well, first things first, let's go ahead and look at the video that came out that's really behind all these people. That's really behind all of this. Brittany's walking, paper, books, ooh. And a worm. Squirm. I see the play on words there. Let's go see what they have to say in general chat. My child. Be careful. You don't know if they're related or not. They went ahead and looked and see what Quill had to say around the time that the video was released. And immediately me looking at her messages, it gives me an idea of what the community saw what was important to ask their creator. I mean, Squirm is an adult. Somebody had to have asked if they were a kid or not. And while that would seem like an innocent question, when I go and look through the chat, it's already making me think that it's not as innocent as it should be. I really hope people don't fat shame Squirm like they fat shame Bobette. That would be the best if they didn't. Wait, is Squirm related to anyone? Anyone we could avoid shipping him with? Hey Quill, can we get any confirmation on whether distracting is intended or not? There has been a couple of arguments about it, and even drama. It would be so cool if Squirm had 6-star movement speed, but it would be overpowered. When Danish Waters Alpha, does this mean no more updates? Not talking about the events. Okay, but since people are actually starting to ship them with other tunes, are they meant to be shipped with anyone, or are they like an actual animal tune? Like, it's bad that the only normalish question out of all of those is the fact that someone was hoping that Squirm would have 6-star movement speed, even when in the game the highest a star can go in a field is 5. Like, I just been scrolling, like, looking through the channel trying. I fear you can't read. I'm literally almost 18, buddy. Please. What? The bitch self-shipping for. They won't expose your age. Yumi shipping is an umbrella term. Some people need to realize Yumi shipping is shipping yourself with a fictional character. Like, bruh, already. Wow. 185,000. I mean, at this point, I just started scrolling and looking through all the things that people were saying um, as of recently, the same day that the character came out, or the same day that the character design came out, and a lot of people said some really interesting things. You can pause if you would like to read them. I certainly enjoyed reading them when I was looking for screenshots and I suppose proof to take. I mean, I was just baffled. I mean, I've always heard that the Danish World server was horrible, but I've never went out of my way to really look through what people were saying in chat. And I mean, these were back to back. I mean, it's a big server, so general chat was filling up pretty fast. They even had a timer on where the same person could only send a message every like 5 minutes or so, and still back to back with different people making these types of messages, making these types of comments. And I just don't understand if it's like a lack of awareness, like self-awareness. Is it a lack of being outside? Is it too much internet? Like, I don't know. I mean, when I grew up, and I don't mean to sound like old for this, I had free internet too, but I would never be this bold. I guess the word would be. I would never be this bold in a space, really any space, a public space, especially. Like, and some of these people were making some of these people were making excuses. I couldn't find the original message when I first pulled it up. Their excuse was literally shipping is a main part of any fandom, and this must be your first fandom if the talk of shipping is bothering you. And I've just never heard such a wrong statement. A crucial part of a fandom should not be because of shipping. That's just a Dandy's World thing, and it's not a good one. The main reason that you are in a fandom should not be because you enjoyed the sight of two characters being together. That you enjoyed it so much to the point that you would argue about someone online and even argue about the fact that they were your favorite character and it couldn't be anybody else's. Like, what? You should be in a fandom because you enjoy the content, that you enjoyed the game, you enjoyed I don't know, the story, or even that you enjoyed maybe the character designs. I've gotten into fandoms just because I saw fan art and I really liked just how a character looked, and I would try out the show or game and I ended up liking it. There was like, it's wild to me that I was seeing this. Like, I'm not really a Discord person. I've only gotten into recently because most of the Roblox games that I've been playing have it, especially with Dolly's Factory. They have the suggestion box where you can, be a part of the game's development and write how you feel and what you think is missing. But it's like, And I noticed that Danny's World doesn't have that. Danny's World doesn't have a suggestions box. Danny's World doesn't really seem to take criticism based on what I've seen in chat. Like, so many people will call you sensitive, belittle your age, or anything else to just get rid of your opinion and dismiss it like it didn't matter. Like, this is a problem. I think out of all of them, beyond the fandom one, I think the one that was the most insane for me to read is the one of the comments that I showed up at the very beginning of the video, where the guy's just like, please don't ship with Squirm or some other stuff, because I relate to Squirm and I see like the character as part of myself or something. Like, what? I understand relating to a character. Like, they always say that your favorite character is your favorite character because you see yourself in them to some degree, but like claiming them as yourself is so strange. It's so weird. And it's something I've never seen until now with this game. I'm not sure if it's just because, I mean, again, I've grown up with internet, sure. I don't understand where this behavior is coming from. This idea that this is something normal and natural. Are they just feeding off of each other to the point where this is like an environment that is, what's the word, considered natural, or they assimilate, something like that? It's considered the norm now, and at this point it's considered abnormal for anybody in the community to call it out. Like, they're being so aggressive over a character like this it doesn't make sense to me. It makes me wonder if if it's just a Discord thing, or if it has something to do with the creators that people now are being exposed to. Just in general, like, something has to be an outside source that's like helping make them think that this is like okay. The server itself, I don't know how old it is. But why was there so many tags discussing shipping in itself? I mean, I had to Google how to do it. I don't use Discord that much. But why was there so much conversation centered around it? I think another reason is because there's not really a lot to Dandy's World at the moment. There's not a whole lot to talk about with the lore, but there should not be this much discussion on shipping. There really shouldn't, especially in the games like Discord. It's supposed to be, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a professional setting, but I'm assuming it's the Discord, like it's the game's main website that they're using to relay information, updates, patch notes, stuff like that. It's supposed to be professional. It's supposed to be a common ground, and I don't think that it should be even a thing where ships are discussed on the website, if I'm being honest. Anyway, on a positive note, Squirm does look really cute. I'm glad that they were a caterpillar. As soon as I saw like the outline, I was pretty excited. There was a comment in the Discord talking about how they wish that Squirm gets a hungry caterpillar skin, and I would sign that petition. It was one of my favorite books when I was growing up, and I think that's partly why I was so excited when I found out that he was a caterpillar. I love the colors. I can't wait to see if they bring anything interesting to the table for Dandy's World.